Good afternoon. My name is Tyson Avery and I'm a Lieutenant Colonel in the United States Marine Corps Reserve, and the value that I learned from the Marine Corps is commitment. And the first time this value really impacted me was very early in my career. All Marine officers, when they begin, they start at a place called Officer Candidate School, which is in Quantico, Virginia, and it's a place to evaluate candidates, and those that are deemed worthy receive the title of United States Marine and are commissioned as a second lieutenant. And I had a circumstance where I was not able to go on. I was in a training evolution called the Crucible, which is the graduation exercise of Officer Candidate School. And part of it was an exercise in teams of 4 called fire teams, where 4 candidates would run about 4 miles to an event. They would be evaluated on how they did the event. They would run 4 miles back and then start another activity. And they did this over the period of 3 days. And somewhere along the second day, I was spent. I had no more gas in the tank, and in the middle of a run, I passed out. And so my buddies, the other 4 folks that were in the fire team with me, the other fellow candidates, picked me up by my H harness until I gained consciousness again and encouraged me to keep running. And if it wasn't for their encouragement, if there wasn't for that perseverance of the team, if it wasn't for my personal perseverance to keep going when I just didn't have anything left, I would have never made it through that particular evolution, and I would have never made it through the exercise. I would have then never been given the honor of the title of United States Marine, and I never would have been commissioned as an officer in the United States military. And so that really impacted me because I wasn't a better athlete. In fact, I was probably on the lower end of the athletes that were there at Officer Candidate School with me. But the attrition rate there is about 55 to 60%, and I made it. And what I realized there is it didn't matter how big you are. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. It doesn't matter how quick you are, how athletic, how smart you are, but what your commitment is, how hard you are willing to work to achieve your goals, how hard you're willing to communicate and work with a team to achieve common objectives. And that perseverance and that commitment instills a sense of honor. It instills a sense of values that not only translate in the military world, but translate in the civilian world, translate in your relationships as you are a family man, a family person, a husband, a wife, a mother, a father. Having that commitment to those around you, I truly believe is a key to success. And it is that success, or at least that key to success, that I learned very, very early on in my experience as a United States Marine.